kind of wild and crazy at the beginning? Do you look for ways to just totally push the envelope on your characters?
How do you feel about working in a black and white movie? If you were to tell your friends or someone else about the movie, you would say, what would you say? You've got to see the movie.
Before, had you had a concept of heaven and hell, or did this kind of make you start thinking about it?
You exude a certain type of confidence, and a lot of people don't have it. How do you think you got that?
West. Jim West.
Wild Wild West is probably the wildest movie you'll see this summer.
You come across as this debonair dude, this really cool guy. Is that you, or are you acting?
No, that's acting. That's acting. You know, it's really weird. Like, something happens when you get the wardrobe on, and you know, you get the chaps on and the cowboy hat, and you get all of that. Somehow the character takes over you. There's this weird acting thing that happens.
Will Smith actually does many of his own stunts, like this scene riding under the train.
And a cowboy is, you just really, you can't beat that. And I learned how to twirl and learned how to ride a horse and all that.
Smith stars as Agent James West, teaming with Agent Artemis Gordon, Kevin Kline, gadgets and all.
Push the button. Very good.
Wild Wild West explodes into theaters tomorrow.
I don't usually like being scared, but I like this movie.
I like the rush and the thrill. I like being surprised by things jumping out of the dark at that moment you don't expect them to jump out. Go!
Deep Blue Sea is non-stop action, with genetically altered killer sharks turning on their scientific captors.
What was it like being chased by the sharks?
It was bizarre. I mean, there's an inherent fear involved that actually is just there.
Despite obvious comparisons, Deep Blue Sea is no way like Jaws.
This is Jaws 2000, baby. This is Jaws on speed, you know? This is knock your socks off, wear dirty clothes, because you're going to get wet.
Audiences today are so techno-savvy. Does that present a special challenge?
It definitely does. And especially with a movie like this, where the monster is not a dinosaur or a space alien, it's a real thing.
It was full of surprises, even for the cast.
I guess this is why Bruce Willis gets paid the big bucks.
How was it working in the water? Are you a good swimmer? Are you a water guy?
I learned a lot, you know, as far as being in the water. You know, took some scuba lessons. That's one thing about doing films. You get to live so many lives, and you also get to learn a lot of the things that people learn when they live their lives.
Come on, let's go. Go, go!
We're not your classic heroes. We're the other guys.
No mystery about the cast of Mystery Men. They're all big stars, like Bill Macy and Gregg Kinnear.
I'm in this acclaimed company. I have these Oscar-nominated actors I'm sitting next to, and you're doing a movie like Mystery Man.
I know, it's dumb as a pile of rocks, isn't it? I'm a huge fan of dumb movies.
I, too, am a fan of stupidity and stupid movies. No, the idea of this movie, I mean, the idea of humanizing the world of superheroes and putting it into comedy was an idea that I thought was pretty rife with possibilities.
So is it kind of a boyhood dream to play a superhero?
I didn't ever think I would get a chance to play one of these characters, but within the context of a comedy, yet it's also a real superhero movie.
Iceberg, right ahead! The Titanic is one of the most impressive movies you'll ever see. But wait till you see what it took to bring it to the big screen. Like the massive historic ship, this movie was a major undertaking. The 775-foot ship set was nearly life-size, only 10% smaller than the actual Titanic.
It's not just sort of some ship that we got that looked kind of like Titanic to film the movie on. It's the Titanic. I mean, we built models, we built sets.
18 mil on the Airy, please.
The set featured a 17-million-gallon exterior tank and a 5-million-gallon interior tank for the scenes when the ship is flooded.
So what's going through your mind when you're running through this water?
Oh, when is this going to be over?
More in Hudson, UPN 50, 10 o'clock news.